So this is a video called So you guys are you kids down with the memes? If you aren't down with the memes, steamed hams is a meme, and it came from this scene done in The Simpsons about Principal Chalmers and what's his fucking name? Principal Skinner. And it was this scene in The Simpsons that many years later it became like this, like all of us, like somebody had like tweeted or something about the scene saying this is a masterpiece of comedy, right? And that was where the meme started. And it snowballed from there, and people started making fun of the fact that people thought this scene was like the gospel of like how comedy should be executed and shit. And so steamed hams was kind of ironically thought of as like the best comedic scene ever. And then people started doing variants on steamed hams. So the meme became then steamed hams, but it's X. Whatever X is, right? So it would be a mishmash of like different art and shit. And you know, that always interests me, that kind of shit. You know, the way memes work, what memes are, how they work, and how they mutate and shit like that. So somebody made steamed hams, but it's Arby and the Chief. So here we go. If you want me to turn it up, let me know in the chat. I'm even in the reflection. Sorry, people want me to turn it up. Oh, it's muted. Sorry. I muted it. It's unmuted now. John, stop. Thank you, Jesse, for your support. Here we go.
Well, Chief, I made it, despite your directions.
Ah, Arbiter, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Fuck.
My roast is ruined. But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Oh no, I am so fucking smart.
Huh?
I like this part. This is cool. They didn't have to do this, but they did.
Hey Arbiter, I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. They cramp up like a motherfucker from being in here so long. Come try it.
Why is there smoke coming out of John's oven?
Ooh, none of your fucking business, retard. Go back to the dining room. Arbiter, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
You were cooking hamburgers in that smoking oven?
Shut up, dumbass. I call them steamed hams.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yeah, it's a regional dialect.
Okay. What region?
Upstate New York.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams.
You dumbass, you wouldn't hear that in Utica. It's an Albany expression.
I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Fuck you, you asshole. How dare you question my cooking? It's an old family recipe.
For steamed hams?
Yeah.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact that they are obviously grilled.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Ooh, those were good as fuck, but we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, I should probably get what the fuck is happening in there.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis? At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within John's kitchen.
Yeah.
May I see it?
No.
Chief, the house is on fire.
No, you idiot bitch, that's just the northern lights.
Well, Chief, you're an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
Yield. Yield. Yield.
There you go. Steamed hams, but it's Arby and the Chief. Good shit. I'm actually gonna hang on. I want to point out some cool shit about this. I'm just gonna turn the volume down here. Whoever made this wouldn't happen to be in the chat right now, would they? Probably not. It's a stretch, but I'm just curious. But hang on, I just want to point out that whoever made this did a really good job, because there's a subtlety to how good it is. Because the way the dialogue is written, it's a very clever combination of Chief's dialogue and Principal Skinner's dialogue from the scene. Right? He did a good job like kind of analyzing both characters and meshing their dialogue in a way that it makes sense in both contexts. That's not easy to do. You know? And the font isn't right, but he got the voice right. The voice is exactly right, and the pacing is really good. And obviously he did a really good job with the superimposition with the heads. Halo Grunt Posting, is that his username? I thought that was just like maybe a company name or something. Venator number 5507. But yeah, shout out to that guy. That guy, funny video. I approve.